Hey, good morning, peeps. It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And guess what? It's game day. Well, preseason, but you get it. I know you guys are excited about this preseason game because I know I am. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to finagle it some kind of way because I got a big day tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the game fully live because of the simple fact that the game is going to be late because they're playing on the Western Coast time. So here on the East Coast, it's going to be like 9, 10 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely got to do what I got to do because I got to see this game. But I'm looking at these undrafted guys. I'm looking at these guys that are the draft picks. I'm looking at a lot of the guys that we say in training camp that have been doing well so far. So we'll see what happens. I know that Mike White is finally going to get an opportunity to do some things. I know he hasn't had a lot of reps because the focal point has been more on Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush. But you remember, preseason is important to these young guys. Look at what Dak did. We didn't know what Dak was going to do. Dak came in that first preseason game. In training camp, he was terrible his rookie year. Look what happened. He went and played in the LA Coliseum, and he showed the hell out. Cooper Rush came in, had throughout his 4 games, had 335 yards or something like that. And he did well. A bunch of passing touchdowns. Some of them to Rico Gathers. I think he had one or two of them to Lance Lenore. These guys stepped up. Now, that's why Cooper Rush went from undrafted and afterthought guy to the backup quarterback. Now, you never know where you're going to end up. That's why you got to go out here. You got to show and prove. You have to show what you got and prove to this coaching staff that you belong. That's the bottom line about it. Now, I look at it like this. Dak Prescott will probably play maybe 1 or 2 series, not more than that. We already know what we got in Dak Prescott for the most part. Cooper Rush is going to be out there. Mike White, they're gonna get their snaps. So we're gonna actually see what these young guys have learned as far as the playbook, their vision, their passing, their accuracy, things of that nature. Because you're not only auditioning for your team, you're auditioning for other teams, and it's basically your resume. Your preseason games and how you play in these, your tape is your resume. So what you put out there is what you're going to get back. So I look at it like this. They got to go out there and they have to prove that they belong, point blank. Because if they don't prove it, they're not going to be on this team. I'm looking at this defense too. This defense is, these guys are hungry. You got undrafted guys showing up. You got draft picks showing up. You got guys that have been here for a couple of years oh, this brother ain't about to take my job. Like Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown knows the writing is on the wall. He's been looking around, and he knows that he had an up and down 2 seasons that he's been in the league. So everybody's looking at that, and they're like, he knows. These players pay attention to the criticism that they get. And, it gets to them, too, because they're human beings at the end of the day. So they're looking at it like this. I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to make sure that my job ain't taken. Point blank. You ain't taking my job. So, Anthony Brown out there showing out. Cheeto Awuzie, I don't know if he's going to play because he had some kind of thing with his groin muscle that he pulled. These soft tissue injuries are crazy. But they might hold him out. I don't know. It all depends on how he feels. We're going to see some things with Byron Jones. Him playing in that cornerback spot right now is crucial because we've seen what he can do in that position. He's always been an athletic guy. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at these receivers. I'm looking at Michael Gallup, our 3rd round pick. I don't know if Deontay Thompson is going to play because I know he had Achilles strain. I think they're going to hold him out this game, probably play him towards the end of preseason. Allen Hurns. Terrence Williams, Cole Beasley. This whole wide receiver core right now got something to prove. Even Cole and Terrence. But everybody has been coming out and doing their thing, and I'm loving it. KD Cannon, he's a real fast guy, but the problem with him is he needs to learn a playbook more. He needs to learn better route running. And I know that he most likely won't make the team. If anything, they'll put him on a practice squad. But McClay, whatever his name is. That guy, I mean, he's going to play a lot in preseason. Lance Lenore, my pet cat. I want to see Lance Lenore make this team. Noah Brown's still dealing with his hamstring issues. Hopefully, he'll come back. If not today, maybe next week's preseason game. Even when it comes to, like, the secondary, like Chavars Ward, that undrafted guy, number 40, he's come out and he's made plays in practice. But again, it's practice. Let's see what these guys can do in the game. Because sometimes it doesn't carry over to the game, but it needs to, because that's where you get evaluated more than practice. So I'm excited about this game today. I know you guys are too. I cannot wait. Football is finally back. We can see our team and get the popcorn ready and whatever you need to do to get ready for the game. Shoot, I got to get an outfit for my dog, but I'll wait for the season for that. But because I've been having a lot going on, you already know. So. But let me get back to work. I just wanted to chat with y'all a minute this morning, but I'll probably be making another video later about the excitement of this game. So those are the things that I'm looking at in this preseason game. I'm mostly trying to evaluate these undrafted and drafted players. I'm looking at all of them, and I'll let you know my thoughts on that. So with that being said, like, share, comment. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Talk to y'all soon.